Oh, hey, James. So, we always talk about product reviews like all the time, right? And they're super important. Don't get me wrong. They totally are the bread and butter for a lot of affiliate marketers. But I've been thinking a lot lately about how many people like just get stuck there? Like they only do reviews.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Emma. It's almost like a comfort zone, isn't it? People find a formula that works and they just stick with it, which is fair enough to a point, but then you wonder if they're leaving, well, a whole lot of potential on the table, if that makes sense. I've been pondering that myself, actually. What else do you reckon works then beyond the typical this product is good because XYZ review format? I'm genuinely curious because it feels like there's so much more scope out there.
Absolutely. It's like you want to broaden your appeal, right? And reviews, while critical, don't always capture every audience or solve every problem. You need like more arrows in your quiver? So, first thing that springs to mind, like immediately, is tutorials and how-to guides. Think about it. Someone buys a product you recommended, right? They're now looking for how to use it, how to get the most out of it. And if you are the one providing that valuable information, guess what? You build immense trust. It's not just about like, buy this. It's about here's how to actually succeed with it. It could be anything from how to set up your new XYZ software to 5 delicious recipes using the Instant Pot.
That's brilliant, Emma. I hadn't really connected that dot quite so clearly. So it's like extending the value chain, really. Instead of just pushing the sale, you're becoming a resource for post-purchase success. And I suppose that builds loyalty, doesn't it? If someone comes to you for the how-to, they're more likely to trust your next recommendation. But how do you make sure those guides actually, stand out? So many people do them.
Yeah, you gotta like make them really accessible, right? Use lots of visuals, maybe even short video clips, and be super specific. Like, don't assume anything. Break it down into like tiny, tiny steps. Okay, so another one that's like totally underutilized sometimes, especially if you're only doing single product reviews, is comparison posts or like versus articles. Product A versus product B. Which one is right for you? People are always trying to make decisions, right? They're often stuck between 2 or 3 options, and they want someone, a trusted source, to just lay it all out for them. Pros, cons, price points, features, target audience.
Right. I definitely see the appeal there. It taps into that natural human tendency to weigh things up before committing. But isn't there a risk of just confusing people if you present too many options or if your comparison isn't really clear? I mean, you don't want to just list features, do you? You need to actually guide them.
Oh, absolutely. The absolute key, James, is clarity and like a strong recommendation at the end. You're not just presenting data, you're interpreting it. You're saying, look, if this is your priority, then go with A. But if that is what you really need, then B is your better bet. You have to be decisive, like help them make the choice.
And then, listicles. People love listicles, James. Seriously, like who doesn't want to read top 10 gadgets for remote workers or 7 must-have kitchen tools under $50? They're super digestible, right? Really easy to skim, and they immediately promise value. It's just a fantastic way to like round up a bunch of related products and offer them to your audience without necessarily going into a deep dive review for each one.
That's a good point, Emma. They're certainly everywhere, aren't they? And I suppose from an SEO perspective, they're quite powerful too for capturing longer tail keywords. But how do you ensure your listicles don't just feel like spam or just a random collection of affiliate links? Because there's a lot of that out there, isn't there? You want to maintain that trust you've built.
Oh, for sure. You have to like bring your own unique perspective to it, James. Don't just pull things randomly. Like, think about who the list is for, what problem it solves. Are you curating the best budget-friendly cameras for vlogging because you've actually tested some of them or have a really good understanding of what makes a good vlogging camera? It needs context, and a bit of your personality. Okay, so this one is often overlooked, but it's so powerful for building trust. Case studies or success stories, like real-world examples of how a product or a service has helped someone achieve a specific result. Instead of just saying, Product X boost productivity, you show, here's how Sarah used Product X to increase her team's productivity by 20% in 3 months.
People connect with stories, James. You know, it's just inherently more compelling than just features.
Right, right. That really resonates with me, Emma, because it moves beyond the hypothetical, doesn't it? It gives concrete proof. But how accessible are those really for the average affiliate marketer? I mean, getting hold of genuine, measurable success stories with actual numbers can be quite challenging, I'd imagine. Do you just reach out to your audience and ask for them, or is there a more systematic approach?
Well, it can be a bit tricky, but it's absolutely worth the effort. You can certainly ask your audience, run a survey or a contest for testimonials, or sometimes the product vendor themselves might have case studies you can adapt and, put your own spin on. The thing is, well, you want to verify them, of course. Authenticity is like everything here. Don't make stuff up, ever. And finally for today, another really impactful content type, especially for building that personal connection, is personal stories or journey posts, like my journey from zero to affiliate hero with this one tool, or how I overcame problem using product or service. It's not about the review, it's about your experience, your transformation. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, right? And sharing your story, your struggles, your wins, that's incredibly relatable.
I like that, Emma. It feels very authentic, doesn't it? It's less about the hard sell and more about shared experience. So it's not just about showcasing the product, but about showcasing how the product integrated into your life or business. But how do you strike the right balance between being personal and still, keeping it professional and focused on the affiliate product? You don't want it to become, well, just a diary entry.
Oh, totally. You need to tie it back to the product, always. Your story is the hook, right? But the product is the solution you found in that story. So describe the problem, what you tried, how this specific product helped, and what the outcome was. It's a narrative arc, And it makes the product the hero of your story in a way. It's really powerful.